Hey, everybody, welcome back to the NPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. This is episode number 12, 112, I think.
112.
112. And,
112.
it's sad.
1 plus 1 equals 2. Look at that.
It's a sad day
It is.
on the podcast. And very angry day at only one particular person in
Yep.
the world.
Yep.
And I think he knows who he is. And I think he knows that he is hated by a lot of people right now.
Especially people on the West Coast.
Yep. John Heyman.
Unbelievable.
John Heyman came out with a report last night that Arson Judge had signed with the San Francisco Giants. And Twitter went crazy. Patrick went crazy. He made some outlandish announcements at work. And people looked at him. They believed him. And now he just looks like a liar. Because Aaron Judge did not sign with the Giants. This morning, 5 a.m., he signed with the New York Yankees.
That was the first thing that I saw this morning. And I immediately texted you, knowing that I knew you weren't up, but I just needed to
you just had to let it out.
Show my frustration.
Yeah, you just had to tell somebody.
I had to tell someone, Actually, I told Ryan. I told Ryan, I was like, you know what? It looks like we can get cheap tickets still, for the Giants. The prices aren't going to be raised.
They haven't spent all that money yet.
And we can still sit front row.
But it's not over yet. The Giants still have a chance to make a splash in free agency, but it was just a sad. What a roller coaster, Those Giants fans up there, huge Giants fans, bigger than me and Patrick, were probably hyped. They saw Aaron Judge going to the Giants, and then it's just, oh nope, never mind. Oh, he's a Yankee.
Yeah,
all in the matter of like 12 hours or 24 hours, I guess.
I walked into the office and I was like, "Well, that was fun, huh?" And one of my coworkers was like, "Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was cool for 5 minutes." And I was like, "Yep, it was."
Aaron Judge. Well, I guess Aaron Judge was never a Giant. Arson Judge was a Giant for 5 minutes.
At any point I can take any Judge here. So if Arson wants to come to the Giants, be my guest.
I think it's time that us Giants fans start a petition. John Heyman should no longer announce free agency decisions. So
True.
It was rough. But some other decisions that have been made. Jacob deGrom, big name, big pitcher, former New York Met, is going to the Texas Rangers. A nice little, just a mini 4-year, $158 million contract, I think it was. So good for him. It could reach $200 million, I think, if he meets incentives and adds another year. As an option, I guess, for next year.
Yeah. Well, you did. I don't know if you were going to mention it, but the Giants did sign an outfielder, though.
They did before Aaron Judge made his decision.
Before he did try to recruit Judge to come to the Giants. Also, though, another quick note before we move on from Judge and how sad we are. The Padres did offer him $400 million.
Nice,
and he said no.
$400 million. Nice $40 million a year.
Yep, he's still getting the same money.
Yeah,
just more years. I don't know how you want to look at it. I guess like it's the same price per season, but kind of crazy that they kind of slid in there.
Yeah, I mean, the Padres also offered like a $300-something million deal to Trey Turner. He declined and took less money to go to the Philadelphia Phillies, another signing. But it doesn't look like people are too interested in San Diego, because that's some big money they're giving out, and people are declining for less money to go to different places.
Yeah.
Both places, though, are winning teams. So,
good for them. But is it Haniger? Is that
Haniger?
Yeah. Haniger. Okay. They said that he's pretty strong. You know.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm a fan. He's a. I thought if he and Judge, he'd be a good hitter to go in front of Judge.
Yeah,
He's got some power, but I think he's more of a contact guy.
it's fine. You know, you can still have a chance at Bogarts or Dansby Swanson.
Carlos Correa is a big name. I think he's
The
the
Dodgers are
name.
out on him, so thank God. You know.
Yeah, any big names. I think the Padres are more interested in Bogarts and Swanson. So I think Correa is probably the a better chance to go to the Giants than any other shortstop right now.
Yeah. Also notable, Verlander went to the Mets. You know, since DeGrom left, now got Verlander, then Scherzer. So
Yeah. They also got Quintana, I think the Mets did. So that's another. He's a little lefty, he's a solid lefty. So
okay,
nice little five, maybe a four in the rotation. Not
yeah.
bad.
Jansen went to the Red Sox.
Yeah, that's a little
Couple
surprising.
year deal there.
Also, the outfielder from Japan went to the Red Sox.
Yeah,
4 year,
signed
100
like
mil.
yeah, signed like a pretty big contract there.
I was hoping Giants might get that guy because I don't know if you've seen some clips. He's a monster. He hit the ball 500 feet.
You know, the
He
Giants
only
are just
struck out
waiting
40
for
times.
Otani next year. You know.
Gonna miss out on Otani next year. Yeah. That'd be a good spot for Otani because he pitches, so it's a good pitcher's ballpark. Um, it's just the hitting, It's not a hitter's park, but got a short porch over there in left in right field. So
Yep. Pull some dingers there.
it's just right now, man. It's just it's a downer. I don't know. I thought maybe they'd be able to get someone today, but maybe probably tomorrow. Signings are starting to go down, so tomorrow probably in the next couple of days, I bet Rodon's going to sign, Correa's going to sign, and then I think Bogarts is probably going to San Diego. So we'll see.
Great.
See where they put Tatis Jr. when he comes back. Probably outfield.
That'd be interesting.
He played center field, so he can play center.
Yeah.
Ballinger went to the Cubs, so 1 year, 20 mil. I'm
Yep.
glad that the Giants didn't give him 20 mil. I don't think he's a 20 mil, but
Yeah.
hey, the Cubs are out there spending the money, so they're also someone they think could get Swanson. Swanson to Chicago. I guess Swanson's wife. She's like on the professional women's soccer team out there, so
Oh, nice.
it'd be a nice
Good,
spot for him.
good connection there.
Yeah.
And there's one more. Was it Wilson Contreras?
Wilson Contreras went to I can't remember.
Cardinals?
Cardinals, yeah, with the Yadier Molina retiring.
Yeah,
So
it's a good pickup.
nice little catcher there. Hey, the Cardinals are going to look kind of scary. The Mets still need some hitting,
Did
I
we
think.
mention Trey Turner?
Yeah, I when I was talking about the other thing, but yeah,
Okay, cool.
Trey Turner went to the Phillies. Phillies are going to look scary,
Yeah, they went to the World Series last year,
and they
and then
added
they added
a
Trey Turner.
shortstop. Yeah, they didn't even lose anything.
No,
So I think if they add one more pitcher, maybe they'll be great.
yeah, it's
Maybe a
fun.
bullpen arm.
You know, it
Yeah,
must be nice to have like a team, you know, that people want to go to.
yeah. I mean, the Giants' biggest moves are usually at the trade deadline, like Chris Bryant, Carlos Beltran, um, Pat Burrell.
Oh, nice.
I guess if you want to call that a big trade. Hunter Pence was a big trade. Yeah, so still a lot of small guys who help win the championships and stuff, but they've never signed a big star in free agency since Barry Bonds. It's been over 30 years, I think they said. That's what I
Yep.
saw.
No. Yeah, well, you know, we'll just weep and cry, but
We're still in the mourning period until someone gets signed. So
yeah, it's just quiet.
it can happen anytime now, though.
You
So
quiet.
we'll see. We'll see. I think tomorrow morning we'll see a big signing again. That seems to be the trend.
Yeah.
Big morning signings. I think Trey Turner was in the morning too. Next, college football. What a what a circus it was Saturday.
We were so wrong.
Had USC losing to Utah. TCU ended up losing their game. Who else was like almost in? They lost.
I mean, that was kind of it. Those are the two main games. The only crazy thing is that TCU lost and still kept the
The
number three
three spot,
spot.
yeah. They didn't even drop
Well,
one spot.
USC lost to Utah again. They got pummeled, but
Yeah.
so they ended up losing to Ohio State in the last playoff spot. So, um, I think it's Georgia's definitely going to be in the finals. They're just way too strong. Um, I don't think Ohio State can match them in any way. And then I think I got Michigan over TCU.
So you're ready to see the one versus two. Well, I mean TCU losing to Kansas State, I think says a lot. So uh yeah, I think Michigan for sure going, but Ohio State, those wide receivers, man. It's they're scary.
Yeah, but
Got Marvin Harrison
they did
Jr.
get
out
destroyed
there.
by Michigan. Like I don't know. I think there's something there where
Well, I think they're
Ohio
gonna.
State.
I think they'll win. I'm gonna go Ohio State versus Michigan. I'm with you with Michigan, but
Damn.
I just think I can see it. They're like, wow, we got this second chance. We can't squander this opportunity.
Wait, you're saying that Ohio State's gonna beat Georgia?
Yeah, yeah. Someone's got to do it. That's
Damn.
not from Ohio.
So it's gonna be a rematch.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice little Ohio versus Michigan in the finals, just like like you said, the rematch. So we'll see. I think they're out for revenge. They got this lucky opportunity, and they're gonna take advantage.
Yeah. Um. Also notable, we can maybe make our prediction real quick, but Heisman, all
Uh,
QBs this year.
no surprise. That's like almost all the time.
Yeah, Stenson Bennett from Georgia, QB.
Nice little my age 25-year-old.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
He's our age out there
CJ
right now.
Stroud from Ohio State. Duggan, whatever his last name from TCU, QB,
Yeah, the one. Yeah,
and Caleb Williams from USC. So
Caleb Williams had a great year,
yeah, he did.
but I don't know. I don't think he's gonna win it.
It's either going to be Caleb Williams or Duggar, whatever. The guy from TCU. He literally carried TCU the whole season.
That's the only reason why I think he'll get it, because who expected TCU to get this far?
Yeah, it's pretty cool that he's a senior as well.
Yeah, Caleb Williams still has, or he's only like a sophomore or something, huh?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just go with I like the underdogs, which I mean, all these guys aren't really underdogs; they could all win it. But I'm gonna go with CJ. I'm going all Ohio State. They're sweeping. They're winning the finals, and then CJ Stroud's gonna win the Heisman.
Jeez.
I think he was the favorite in the beginning, so I'm just gonna say he.
Well, he was throwing like 6 TDs per game.
I'm gonna say people are not gonna overlook that, and they're just gonna ride that wave into the
Wow.
voting.
Maybe a first overall pick.
Potentially, he's between him and Bryce Young.
Yeah. But pretty crazy once college playoff comes or goes to 12 playoff teams. It's gonna be kind of
It's a
insane.
big jump for the 12.
I think eight should have been the number, 6 or 8. 12 is just a lot.
Yeah, it's big. It's a big jump. Is it gonna be it has to be a bracket style then, huh?
It's gonna be bracket first round buys for like the top 4 teams, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think it's gonna be like 2 weeks until they play like the one seed in each bracket.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it turns out. It starts next year or 2 years,
2 to 3 years.
so probably 2 years.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna try to get as much money as soon as possible.
Well, you know who is getting money as soon as possible?
Yeah,
Deion Sanders,
good
because he
old
took the
Deion.
head coaching job at Colorado. He's literally getting anyone that he wants right now, supposedly. The NIL money's coming in quickly.
The new transfer portal rules, so you
Yep.
can get a lot of transfers coming in to go to Colorado. Colorado's gonna be good because people the way Deion Sanders handles himself, he's kind of like a hard coach,
Yeah.
but the way Jackson State improved the last 2 years, I think people are gonna want to play for him. So
Yeah. I mean, he's bringing his son for QB.
yeah, he's pretty much giving him the job, even though he said that he's gonna have to fight for it. He's
Yeah.
gonna be the starting QB, no question.
I'm sure someone from the transfer portal is gonna come in and try to like take the spot. So
Yeah,
um I guess it was out of context, but people were saying like he was telling everyone on the team to enter the transfer portal because he's bringing his own luggage with him.
yeah. I mean, that team was like 1-11 or something. Like
Yeah, they only
Colorado was
won one
bad.
game.
Yeah, Colorado was bad. I think there's going to be a lot of players who see him come in. They're going to want to fight for their spot, but there's also going to be a lot of them, like the injured players, like they were saying, is like, hey, you can get yourself healthy and get up on out of here or something. So he said something like that, but
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of people leaving. But I don't know. You're going to see all these guys from like Alabama, Ohio State, who are like second, third string players who
Yep.
are like came in as 5 stars. Are going to be going there because they know they're going to play for a coach like that and potentially winning.
The division's pretty easy now.
Yeah, they're going to lose USC and UCLA, so
Yeah.
easy Pac-12 championship potential uh playoff run.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. You go straight to the playoff run after Jackson State.
Well, I mean, you go from 1-11, they could go like 11-1 if they wanted
Yeah,
to.
it's gonna be a complete switch. I wonder how the fans are going to be out there. They're
I
going to
don't
go out and
know.
support.
There's a lot more people going to go to Colorado for the football team now.
I don't know. I just feel like
That's
Colorado's
rough, dude.
Colorado's never been known really for their football team.
Yeah.
So they've had a couple of good seasons, but never anything noteworthy.
Yeah. Well, you know what is noteworthy? Look at these transitions this week. AD, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers.
Yep.
They lost tonight, so they won 8 of the last 11 games, I want to say. So put on a nice little streak there, and AD did leave the game. Was it last night or something?
Yeah, because he
One
had
of the
flu-like symptoms.
yeah, left midway through the game. But I think Noah called it. I don't know. I think that's what he's claiming that the Lakers are going to be back.
Yeah, what was the order? I said 76ers, Lakers, Nets, and Patrick said 76ers, Nets, Lakers.
Yeah.
So right now the standings,
I think the Lakers are still in like second to last place.
they're like third to last right now. They're 10 and 14, and then the Nets are 14 and 12, and the
Yeah.
76ers are 12 and 12. But I would also say that I wasn't talking about the standings. I'm talking about, their play coming back. I think
Yeah.
the Lakers are definitely better than the Nets right now. And I haven't really seen anything but the 76ers in a while. So I'm not really sure how they're doing. I mean, I know they're 500, but
They're not
I don't
doing
know.
anything
They should
notable.
be better, I think.
Nothing notable, either good or bad. Like
Yeah, they
they're
kind of
just
stay under the radar type, which is
yeah.
surprising because they have James Harden and Joel Embiid, who are big personalities.
I mean, they have a good starting lineup as well. Good
Yeah.
overall. They got Thibault, they got Maxi, they got
Tobias Harris has been playing decent.
yeah, like crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, AD had like back to back. He had a 44-point game and a 50-point game, 15, 18 rebounds in both of them, like 5 blocks each game. Like, he was going off.
Yeah.
He was having some games. So AD, if he can stay healthy like always, can be a force out there. Also, I think LeBron's like under 900 points away from passing Kareem for the all-time points lead. So that's another historic moment that's going to happen this year at some point, as long as LeBron stays healthy too.
Yeah,
Look
I
out for
just
that.
think LeBron's just been consistent these past couple of years, like at least 5 years, maybe. I don't know. Like, just
I can't remember what his career average is, like 26, 7-7 or something like that. Like it's
yeah,
insane. But he's never had a 26-7-7 game, which is interesting. But
it's how the cookie crumbles.
that's just one of those funny stats out
Just
there.
the way it is. Nothing else gonna be the same. That was good, huh? Might
I
have
mean,
to cut
people
that
hadn't clicked off already, man. They're out now. I have to leave
We
that in.
haven't
What do
got
you
to the
mean you have
good
to
part
cut that?
yet.
What do you mean you're gonna cut that? You have to leave that in.
Let's just skip to the good part. Good little TikTok song there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can go over
I didn't actually leave. I didn't actually
the NFL pick review. I know you didn't leave. I know it's just one of the thing. Just for the thing. Just for the views. So we can go over our NFL game picker 2022 TM here. Before we jump into how we did in the pick'ems from last week. Um, pretty strong week for myself. Noah, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I had stuck with some of the picks that we made, I would have been fine. But
Yeah,
I decided to change it up.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
You know,
would have been boring.
it would have been boring.
Give me the extra point. The Jags,
Actually,
Lions. Let's go, Lions.
oh yeah, I gave both of us a point for the
Yeah, that's
Chargers
fine.
Giants. Yeah,
It's
fuck.
tie. Nothing to do. Yeah, what are you gonna
What can we do?
do?
They won in their own right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went 7-1. I didn't could have went 8-1 with the bonus game. Lions killed the Jaguars there. So
Pretty crazy. Was
Noah,
not expecting a blowout. That's for
yeah,
sure.
Noah gets the extra point this week in the bonus game. His total for the week 4-5, bringing up his total for overall 45-53. Myself 58-49. Noah
Could have been 8-1, man. I could have been 8-1. That's all I'm saying.
could have,
I could have. I do this for the content, guys. Let's just put that out there. Me and Patrick made those picks together. We agreed on the picks, and you know what? I still changed my answers for everyone else.
Hey, just in case, look into next week, Noah. I know we're not doing this on
Live.
camera
Yeah.
now, but no bonus game this week because there's not
There's
great
no
matchups.
games.
There's no great matchups. The Bears they have a bye in week 14 with
There are
like
a
3
lot of
weeks left.
buys. There are a lot of buys this week.
Yeah, so pick should be very interesting. You could see a preview of the 8 of them here.
That Patriots Cardinals game, that's an interesting one. That's going to
That's
be a
it.
2 on the picks. I have no idea.
No, I think the Cardinals. I
You
think it's
think?
an easy
Dude,
choice.
the Cardinals are not that good though. Like I could see Mac Jones throwing for 500 yards against the Cardinals. Not 500, but like I can see
Yeah,
him having some success.
yeah.
Or even Steelers game too.
Kind of like the Steelers there.
Yeah, I know.
But we can discuss more when we do the
Hey,
picks. Um, this next week, week 14 in the NFL. Spoiler: we lost 5 games in the pick'ems, and we still came in like third to last. So
look, the Giants game, Giants should have won.
Yep.
Chiefs blew a chance. And the Saints, everyone's seen what happened with Ingram in the game where he pulled up short of a first down and they could
Went
have,
out of bounds.
yeah. But I mean, he was hurt, so I'm not really having it against him. I don't care that much. There's people who care way too much, but I'm saying that the NFL's rigged now. NFL's rigged. We should have won, but that's another game that was super close.
All right, again, everyone. Let's take a quick break here. Listen to our sponsors, Noah.
I didn't listen to the sponsor last time. Thanks for sponsoring us, but I'm not seeing anything from the sponsors. Also, quick note. This will be the last time you guys see me with a beard. I will tomorrow be making an adjustment. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know what I'm going to do, just until I get in there. But just so you guys know, don't be surprised. Okay. It's going to look different. And I can't promise it'll look good. But, I'm just going to just do something. I'm doing something. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, it's probably going to be all grown out by the time next week,
What? Oh no, it won't be that long. It won't be that long. I'll maintain it so you can see unless I just trim it. I might do that. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. But tomorrow I'm just gonna go in there and just see. I'm just gonna see see where it takes me.
Okay.
All right. Just letting you know. So might just be a stash only. I might do nothing. Nah, I'm doing something, but might have a design. Have you ever seen Hunger Games? See that guy? Might look like that. Little flames. You never know.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Go follow us on the MPP Live. Did I say that right? Yeah.
NPP Live.
Go follow us at the MPP Live. That's it. I kind of slowed it down, so I got confused. On Instagram and Twitter. At the MPP on the YouTubes. Like, comment, and subscribe there. If you're enjoying the content. On the week 14 picks, Noah, I'm feeling good about this week,
Yeah.
No.
Well, I like this Thursday game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's number 16.
Yeah, the little Baker Mayfield, maybe.
Ooh, a little Baker magic. Mayfield magic.
What are you thinking?
I'm going Raiders. Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs versus the Rams defense.
You think they found it?
No, I'm not saying that the Raiders are any good. I'm just saying that they're better than the Rams. Those two alone are better than the Rams. Too bad they're not going to have Josh Jacobs next year. I wonder where he's going.
I think Josh Jacobs is also questionable for tomorrow. I don't know if that. I have to confirm that.
Yeah.
But we can go Raiders for right now.
And then see what happens tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's true. Huh? I forgot. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Baltimore without Lamar Jackson.
Honestly, the Ravens are just lucky they won last week.
They got lucky that they were playing the Broncos.
Exactly. If they're playing any other team, they're getting blown out.
The Broncos were playing a backup QB for the whole game, pretty much, because Lamar got injured in the first quarter.
Oh, the Ravens,
like second drive or something.
Yeah.
And they still could only score 9 points.
Yeah, I think we have to go. Pittsburgh's look decent. Like they're able to score points at least. I think the last couple weeks the Ravens have had like a field goal in the first half. Like it was just 3 points,
Yeah.
and they start scoring in the fourth quarter a little bit. But
I don't see anything different with Tyler Huntley.
yeah,
Huntley, whatever his name is, coming
they
in.
have no receivers. Like Mark
Yeah,
Andrews can't do it all. So Pittsburgh.
I like it. Cincinnati on a hot streak coming in. Cincinnati versus Cleveland. I like Cincinnati here.
Yeah, Bengals have a good run defense. I think. The Browns defense were lucky they were facing the Texans. They literally won the game last week for the Browns. So let's
Deshaun
go.
Watson still doesn't have it.
No, he doesn't. And that's
I'm
fine with me. I do not care about
I'm
that
kind
guy
of
at all.
nervous putting Amari Cooper in this week.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. So I'm just throwing them in there. If they're good, they're good. If not, then whatever.
Yeah,
But I think Bengals. It should be an easy dub for the Bengals. The
yeah.
Browns defense is really like I think they're ranked like almost last. They just faced the Texans and got lucky. So
Mm-hmm. This may be our 16th rank.
the number one spot, the Cowboys, no question.
Cowboys.
Especially
Battle of
how
Texas here. I didn't even know.
true. Especially how
Uh,
Houston played last week. There's no shot beating them. No shot.
Brandon Cooks is just off the roster. I finally dumped him. Week 13, he's off the
Well,
roster.
he wanted to be traded, and they didn't trade him, so he's like, "Yeah, I'm just not gonna play."
He could have been so good on like a playoff team too. I don't know why.
Yeah, they could have got something for him, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't trade him.
Tickets starting at 47.27. Very specific number there.
Solid. Probably gonna be the cheapest
So
one this week.
you know, without further ado, I just kind of just push this one up there. You don't have
It'll
to.
be either 16 or 15, but it'll probably just stay at 16.
Why isn't this?
Just switch them or something. Like, that's fine. Yeah, it worked.
Whatever. Uh, Tennessee versus Jacksonville.
I don't know. I like the Jaguars. I think they're pretty good.
They got blown out by the Lions, bro. That's embarrassing.
No, the Lions are going to make the playoffs. They're winning out. Just
Fair.
telling you right now, they're winning out.
I still like Tennessee, I think, in this one.
Really, they got blown out by the Eagles.
But the Eagles are the number one team in the NFL right now.
Or just the Jaguars, if they don't have a good run defense, pick Tennessee. If they do, then pick the Jaguars. Because all it takes is just stopping Derrick Henry.
Jacksonville defense ranking.
Because Tannehill has no one to throw to.
Who am I looking for? Jaguars?
Yeah, I think you just go Tennessee.
They're like middle of the pack in rushing.
It's not good enough. You gotta go Tennessee. They have to be the best.
Kind of middle of the pack for passing. They're very
They're just average.
they're really average, yeah.
Looking
I
like
think
me out there.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
So you got Detroit winning out, so that means you're picking Detroit here versus Minnesota, and I also like that pick. I think that's upset of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit may be actually the favorites in this one, but I doubt it.
They are. They are. I think they are the
Okay.
favorites. I'm going Detroit. The Lions have just been looking really good. They have that fire in them. They're on the way back.
Looking at what happened last week, in this league, I think a lot of people last week, which was everyone was kind of 50-50, and I think more people are going to lean Detroit in this one, so we may not pick up any points. It just depends on where we rank them, but
yeah, might be This is kind of a risky pick. It might be low, but I wouldn't mind throwing him up here at 11. Honestly,
Yeah. Unfortunately, Von Miller is out for the season. Bills picked this guy up for the playoff run, and he's not even going to be there. So, I don't know if that makes a
I
difference in this game.
I like the Jets.
Wow.
I like the Jets.
Oh man, you like Mike White?
Mike White. If Mike White was playing the time that the Jets beat Buffalo, they would have blown out the Bills. It wouldn't have been a closer game.
So the Buffalo is at home here.
Look, let me just point something out. I think the Bills' offense is overrated.
Yeah.
They have Stephon Diggs carried
Oh,
the team, carrying the team,
9.5 points, huh? Sheesh.
and they don't really have a run game. They have Singletary. The Lions are the favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fine. Mike White it is.
Mike White, man. Mike
You
White's the man.
are you picking the other New York team this week?
No, going with the
Going up against the
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
No, the Eagles.
Yeah.
Giants
I
are
mean,
shaky right now.
if the Giants could tie against Commanders, no way, dude. No way.
Yeah, they should have beat the team. I don't know. How did they not beat Taylor Heineke?
And just interesting to see how many points. +7. Wow. Chiefs versus Denver has to be an easy one, right?
It has to be Denver Chiefs.
Has to be Chiefs.
Yeah, it has to be the Chiefs. It
Denver
has to.
Chiefs.
There's no way that Denver wins this.
I don't think Denver wins out or wins any games in the coming
Nah,
weeks.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They're
They
gonna
don't.
go over.
Whatever is left.
Panthers versus the Seahawks.
Seahawks looked a little rough. I was surprised that they didn't blow out the Rams.
Yep. Carolina's flying all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. I like Seattle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't think Carolina's that good, anyways.
No, their defenses doo doo. Interesting game. Brock Purdy versus Tampa Bay versus
You have to go Niners. Like I don't even think it's a debate here, really. Especially if you look at last week's game again, Tom Brady versus the Saints. Just think about what the Niners did to the Saints. Yeah, it was Jimmy Garoppolo, but it was mainly defense. You have to think about the Niners defense.
you gotta think about Niners against Tua, one of the first overall
Exactly.
offense in the league right now, and they shut them down. So I think if the Niners do you think if the Niners had an average defense like the Jaguars, would you choose the Niners still?
Yeah, I don't like the Buccaneers. They're just not
Yeah.
they're just not good, man. They're just not good.
Yeah. San Francisco definitely. Hey man, they're saying that Brock Purdy's like Jimmy G, you know?
Yeah, you just throw it short, man. That's all you gotta do.
The only one thing that Purdy does better than Jimmy G, I guess, is he's a little bit more mobile. So,
Hmm.
um,
This one,
Dolphins versus the Chargers.
I like the Chargers, man. I know they just lost to the Raiders, and they don't have a lot of weapons.
Yeah, the Chargers are so bad, bro. How do you lose versus the Raiders?
But this is a game where they'd win. This is a game they win. Like I don't know.
Okay, we'll go Chargers. Maybe we'll like rank them
Two is
low.
questionable. Two is questionable.
Finally, I think it's an easy choice. No, it doesn't think so. Cardinals versus the Patriots.
Look at the
Monday Night
records.
Football game.
Well, what are the records here?
Records. You want to see the matchup analysis here?
Dude, the Cardinals are garbage.
The home record is 1-6. Oh, damn.
I don't even know how you think it's an easy one. Kyler Murray.
You think you like Mac Jones?
I know it's tough to say. I don't
Mac
want to say
Jones,
that I
bro.
like Mac Jones like over
Mac
Kyler Murray.
Jones.
I think New England has a better defense than the Cardinals. I think they have a better run game than the Cardinals. And they have healthier receivers than the Cardinals. What's his name? Hollywood Brown's been back 1 week. DeAndre Hopkins.
Great.
And then who else do they have?
They have
They don't have anyone. Their tight ends out
AJ
for the
Green.
year. A 50-year-old AJ Green.
They have Randall Moore.
I think he's still hurt.
Oh.
Think. I can check. I don't think this is as easy or as clear as you think it is. I would pick the Patriots. Okay, if we pick the Patriots here, you can choose between Chargers, Miami, because you want Miami.
Shoot. Ah, fine. Okay. You want New England, I'll take Miami.
I think the New England pick is better than the Miami pick. So
Let me look at defense here. Miami's defense is ahead of the Jaguars.
the Chargers defense isn't that good. So and they struggled versus Devontae Adams. Imagine having to face Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
Chargers are ninth in rushing. And passing, I guess ninth again.
Ooh, they're better than you think, huh?
Cardinals defense is better than them.
Then who?
The
The Patriots
Chargers.
or the Chargers?
Patriots are bottom quarter of the league.
I still think the Patriots win this.
All right,
Look,
then where are we
you can
gonna
choose
rank
these.
them? You
If
want
you
to just
want to
put these
choose
4 and 5 or what?
I'm confident in the Patriots.
Oh my god.
I should start from the top. Let's start from the top. I think Dallas easy top.
Yeah.
I think you probably put Cincinnati at 14. Maybe even. What would you just do?
What the heck happened?
You got rid of a game. Where'd it go?
Dude, I got rid of like 3 games. What the heck? Hold on. Let's just restart here. Do you remember? You remember who we chose, right?
Sure. All right. Raider. Okay, Raiders,
Pittsburgh,
Cincinnati, Dallas,
Tennessee, and Detroit.
Detroit, New Jets,
Reds.
Philadelphia.
Chiefs, Seattle. Okay.
Okay. So
Dude,
yeah, I
there's
think we
like no
put
games, huh? Jeez.
yeah, I told you there's a bunch of buys.
Okay.
Okay. I think Cincinnati can go to 15. Yeah, how you feel about Tennessee? I think that's pretty confident pick there too.
I think Philly needs to move up.
Yeah, yeah, put Philly like third. You could probably put it 14th or 13th, either one.
Like Tennessee up more, right?
Yeah, probably up the up above the Raiders. Raiders are flip flop, but I think they're better than the Rams. I like Pittsburgh over the Raiders, maybe even. What do you think?
I think so, yeah. Detroit.
Kansas definitely
Oh,
has to be up there
Kansas.
higher. Yeah, maybe even above Philly, maybe even above Tennessee. I think, right?
Yeah.
I think this one has to be a guarantee. This one might have to be top two.
You want the Chiefs top two?
Like, there's no way they lose to Denver, right? Right? It could
Right?
even be number one, honestly. Yeah, those two have to be one and two. They have to. Those are the
Yeah.
two worst teams in the league right there. Denver and
Houston.
Texans, yeah.
Like Cincinnati, like Philly. I think I like Philly more than Cincinnati.
Okay. I'll be fine with that.
Tennessee looks good. Pittsburgh looks good. Detroit, I think, is better than Raiders, I think.
Okay. Surprised.
Seattle, I kind of like them high too.
Yeah, you can put them above Raiders too.
You like them better than Detroit?
Yeah, I think I like Raiders better than Detroit, but
How about Pittsburgh?
I don't know. I feel like Seattle kind of scared me last week. Is Carolina really that much worse than the Rams?
I think I like Seattle over Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Dude, Pittsburgh, if we miss on Pittsburgh, that's 10 points, you know? Like
Yeah,
that's
but
rough to come back from.
Baltimore's almost lost so many games with Lamar Jackson, so it's like,
San Francisco, we like high, right?
yeah, you can put that above Pittsburgh if you want to.
Yeah.
I honestly think San Francisco's almost a guarantee, even though it's Brock.
Kind of like it
I
more.
like it. I like it up there, right there.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that'd
yeah.
be good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking, but
yeah, that's fine.
um,
I don't think anything
so
should
we
any
got
other
all the
games.
away teams at the bottom four right here. I kind of like
You can put
where
the Jets games. What? Go ahead.
I don't know. I wasn't too confident on the Jets. I think you like them pretty like
I think they'll win, but we can put them low because I think probably people are going to be choosing Buffalo anyways. Don't you
one
think?
last. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna pick Buffalo here.
But
But I mean, it
this could
is
be 4 points. This could be four
starting. It's
points.
starting to become the end of the season. People are just desperate. That's what my old manager said. That people just take risks to see.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think if there's any upset this week, it's the Jets beating Buffalo
yeah.
or and the Lions. But it's not an upset according to the numbers, I guess.
Through CBS. I mean, I kind of like it, right?
I am kind of iffy on that Rams Raider game. I think the Raiders will win, but I can't trust the Raiders.
Dude, I feel like Baker Mayfield's just gonna have like the game of his life. I really don't want that.
It could happen. Yeah,
Cam Akers was pretty strong last week too.
that's what I'm saying. And the Raiders defense is awful, but they look good also against the Chargers. But it was also a divisional matchup, so they're playing probably harder.
Yeah, I think I still like the Raiders.
You want to
Ugh.
keep them? You're pretty confident about the Miami, so if you want to put them up, you go for it. That's your choice right there.
Well, do you like New England then more than the Raiders?
I do, but you can keep it there because that one's more of a 50-50. I think Patriots are going to win, but Kyler Murray can pull out some scramble touchdown thing.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
So we want to put the bottom?
No, we'll keep it at 5.
Who? Okay, hold on. Can you see the schedules right here of who they played?
No. What do you want me to look up?
I'm gonna look up their schedule real quick. Who the,
New England?
who they played? No, the Cardinals. So you're saying Chargers are bad. They've lost to the Chargers. '49ers, Seahawks, Vikings, Seahawks, Eagles, Rams, Chiefs, Titans, Ravens. Hmm.
Cardinals beat the Rams.
That's preseason. Patriots lost to the Dolphins, the Ravens, the Packers. They shut out the Lions. They lost to the Bears. They beat the Jets twice. Hmm. It's 50-50, I think. It's 50-50.
Oh, also,
I
what's
think I'm gonna
a
stick
what's a
Patriots.
tiebreaker? Patriots, Cardinals, total points. The one that we don't know about.
What do you think?
Last week we went with 49. I think 49 is a good
You think it'll hit 49? I don't even, I think it'll be lower than 49, honestly.
42.
Yeah, we could put 49 to be safe. Last game was low too.
Let me just save this so we can.
I think our top teams, like our top nine or whatever, are like sure.
Yeah.
Actually, top 10. The
Ooh.
10 and up. Top 10 and up. Pittsburgh is kind of iffy, I think, but I think they'll win it. And Lions are kind of iffy, but I think they'll win that too.
Both of them are favored.
Lions are hot.
Lions are hot.
Yeah, with the hot team. And Baltimore is not hot.
It's a struggle. Like just seeing Lamar and seeing the Ravens score is just 3-3 going into the fourth quarter is just so depressing.
Yeah, it's rough. They've been doing that though. They've been 3-0, whatever. I don't know how many games. Even against the Jaguars, it ended up being like 27 something, but it was like 6-3 at one point
Yeah.
in the third quarter or something.
All right. I think
I was more confident last week, honestly.
more confident last week.
Yeah.
Feel more
I
confident
think
this
all of
week.
our high ones I'm confident about, but it's all the lower ones I'm not.
I mean, 16 through you said 16 through 10. This is a lot of points right here. I mean, if we hit on all these, you know.
I think those are almost a guarantee, but I think those are also what everyone else is choosing.
Yeah.
The only one that might be like different is the Baltimore one, but I don't know. People are going to choose
I
Pittsburgh
think people
probably.
are going to choose Pittsburgh.
It's just the Minnesota one is going to be 50-50.
I don't think anyone's hot on Minnesota still, you know. I think
It's hard to not pick a 10-2 team. Like they're 10-2. They've lost twice.
they have a good defense, but
They've only
well,
lost twice.
they have a good they have they have a good offense and their defense is pretty like good average, I would say, on the higher end. But they still
Well,
like find a way to like make it close in the last quarter.
this is how I think. I think Trevor Lawrence is not that much different from Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins is hot and cold.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence hot and cold, and they also have both have really good weapons offensively. So they just have a better running back. Dalvin Cook is just better. than whoever they have. ETN.
Yeah.
Yeah, those bottom three. It's 50-50 on both those bottom three games.
Again, if anything changes, if you see something, let me know.
It's just the Dolphins one. That's the only thing. Like Tua,
Yeah.
he was limited, so he's probably gonna play.
So yeah, that's our picks of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I kind of like the extended version. I was telling Noah last week that it's kind of fun to watch the games. Like it's a different perspective. You're kind of like cheering on all the teams that you picked.
Yeah, Patrick's texting me nonstop, crying like, "Oh, we're gonna lose," and I'm like, "Nah, don't worry, bro. We got this. We got this."
Well, there's some games where it's like
And then we
they're
lost.
up by like 15, like double digits early. It's like, come on.
No, the Chargers game was was rough, and the Chiefs game was rough because they could have won that if they got that stop on third down. Patrick Mahomes most likely gets it down the field and wins it,
Yeah.
and they don't miss that field goal. So,
All right,
so
everyone. Thank you again for listening. This has never had Sava.
yep.
This has been another episode of the MVP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. We'll see you in the next one.
Yep.
It's ASU.
What?
Huh? The pitchfork.
Why are you ripping ASU?
I was going with the peace sign, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah, do the O now.
Let's go.
And disrespect Oregon.
Let's go Ducks.
Go.